gentlemen, we would like to welcome the Melbourne Victory players, coaching staff, support staff and the board to CB Smith Reserve to take on our very own Pascoe Vale Football Club in what will be a fantastic hit-out for both teams. We would also like to thank the crowd for coming out to support both clubs, and we hope everyone enjoys the night. Pascoe Vale would like to thank our major sponsors, Senol and RHF Stone, as well as many other fantastic sponsors, and also to our amazing community who have worked so hard behind the scenes to make this all possible. If you haven't done so already, you can purchase raffle tickets for a signed Victory jersey from the front gate, with the winner to be drawn at half-time. Without further ado, tonight's starting lineups are as follows. In goals for Pascoe Vale, and our captain for tonight, number 35, Alex Pavlidis. 6, we have Tom Harris. Number 7, Aidan Mustadanagic. Number 8, Nicholas Georgopoulos. Number 10, Terence Carter. Number 14, Mohammed Habib. Number 15, Liam Kiltick. Number 16, Bardi Pizzoli. Number 19, Ricky Foster Hasai. Number 22, Miguel Altares Diaz. And at number 24, Joni Lipschitz. Starting on the bench for Paco are Tomislav Vujovic, Adam Dowd, Jacob Dowd, Bilal Habib, Felipe Sanchez, Liam Junta, Levi Lim, Luke Kalea, and finally, Andrei Kolakovsky. And for our visitors tonight,
the fireworks are out at CB Smith to mark the occasion. Good evening and welcome back to CB Smith for this friendly broadcast brought to you by Senol and FNR Football Nation Radio of the match that everyone has been talking about in and around the Paco traps. Pascoe Vale welcoming Melbourne Victory
at number 17, Amanda
to the shores of CB Smith.
Number 18, D'Agostino.
As we welcome the two teams out onto the field, welcome to you at home. Myself on behalf of Football Nation Radio. Myself, Lockie Flanagan, and Nick Debano taking you through the action tonight. Nick, I mean, we know that the fireworks only come out here in Fawkner for the most special of occasions, and Lewis Nani arriving in the suburb of Fawkner is right up there, I dare say.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a great occasion here tonight. Obviously, it's the end of the season for Pascoe Vale. This is sort of their, I guess, a bit of the farewell tour for their 2022 season. Obviously welcoming Melbourne Victory to town, who, of course, are in the final preparations of their pre-season. Lockie, the season is not far away. That season opener against Sydney FC is getting ever closer.
Hard to believe it's just 3 weeks now, Nick.
You know, getting back after their trip up to the Gold Coast, a bit of the Gold Coast camp, an opportunity to play a couple friendlies up there against both Rochdale Ravens and the Brisbane Roar. But of course, we'll just take a moment of silence, Lockie.
That you all please rise as we observe a minute's silence for the passing of Queen Elizabeth II.
And that silence respectfully observed by what is a very healthy and continuing to grow crowd here at CB Smith to mark the recent passing of Queen Elizabeth. But we can get those, it's a bit of a contrast, isn't it? You go from a minute silence, you've got the fireworks beforehand, we can get back into the action here, though. And Nick, do you want to take us through the lineups for tonight's side? It's some familiar faces for Paco for those who are watching the NPL2 campaign this year.
Yep, absolutely. Well, in goals, Alex Pavlidis. Of course, the funny quirk in all this is he's the media manager of Melbourne Victory. He's lining up in the sticks. He's taken the captain's armband today with Adrian Tallarico out of the side. The back four, Aidan Musadanagic, Liam Kilty, Miguel Alvarez-Diaz. We've got a trialist in the team today at right back, Yoni Lipschutz, who you might remember spending time at Brunswick City this season. Bardi Hisoli, Mohamed Habib and Nick Georgopoulos in midfield. While further up, we've got Terence Carter, Ricky Foster-Hosawai and Thomas Harris in the front three. And as for Melbourne Victory, well, it's a pretty strong lineup that Tony Popovic has put out today. Paul Izzo, Roderick Miranda, Cadete, Matthew Sporanovic, Lee Broxham fielding in at right back today, Ryan Marchand, Josh Brillante, William Wilson, Nick D'Agostino in the starting lineup today, back from injury as well. And of course, Chris Economidis and the man himself, Nani, who is getting some more minutes in the legs, and very excited to see how he goes with another pre-season friendly under his belt before the season opener.
Indeed, and for those of a Melbourne Victory persuasion who might be a little bit confusing navy blue and white take on one another, well, as the home side, Pascoe Vale, as is their right, are playing in the navy blue, and they're attacking the right of screen in this first half, and Victory in the white away strip as the visitors. But you're not seeing double, it is two separate kits, and Pascoe Vale have the ball through Carter. It's a heavy touch. Easy pickings for Matt Sporanovic. Now, Nick, the juniors, just for those who weren't tuning in and hearing the noise through the effects mic pre-game, the juniors were chanting for just about every player who walked through the gantry. Obviously, there were the obligatory chants for Nani, of course, but Ricky Foster Hosai chants as well. You don't see that all too often. Some
Ricky chants as well from the Paco fans.
Here's a breakaway for Victory. Economidis, a square ball. Georgopoulos and Marchand contest on the edge of the penalty box. It's Victory, as you would expect, taking an early control of that possession, and when they do lose it, getting it back quickly. Here's Nani. Fast footwork, not quite speedy enough.
No, absolutely, and see what Paco can do playing out from the back here. Here's Musa Danagic looking to play it through, but Marchand is there to intercept, and nice little bit of interplay there with Broxham, but he's forced to retreat to Miranda. Cadete skips past Ricky Foster-Hosawai, looking to get forward. Plays it inboard to Economidis. Back to the captain, Brillante. Just knocking it about here, Victory just looking to pick their way through this navy blue wall. Here's Nani. Playing it back through for Wilson. Mohamed Habib comes across and puts the ball out for a corner. So first set piece of the game, first corner opportunity here for Melbourne Victory to test Pavlidis' goal, and we'll see what they can do from this one.
And I can only imagine the amount of people in Victory shirts who would love to put the first goal potentially past their media manager and Alex Pavlidis. Be able to tell them all about it at training.
Work tomorrow, by the way.
Chance for Victory to work their set pieces. It's Nani's delivery in the direction of Roderick Miranda at the near post. There's always an air of expectation when Nani's on the ball. This one might just sit up for D'Agostino. He gets it chip central, and it's blazed over the top by Josh Brillante.
Lovely bit of work there from Nick D'Agostino just to flick the ball over the top of Pavlidis, but Josh Brillante just not able to put that one on target. Good opportunity there for Victory inside the opening 5 minutes, but loving the work early from Nani. Lockie really getting involved deep, getting himself in good areas and creating for his front three. And see, Nani's been taking up that role on the right-hand side, but him and William Wilson have kind of been swapping. You see Wilson pushing up and Nani dropping deeper. Something to keep an eye on throughout the game as well. And a good opportunity as well for Will Wilson tonight, Lockie. I mean, Jake Bremer not in the squad today, so a chance for him to, put his hand up for an early season selection, considering he just signed his first professional contract this season as well after some impressive cameos in the Australia Cup, or formerly known as the FFA Cup last season, and of course for Victory's NPL side and NPL3 this year.
Yeah, it was liquid football down the right-hand side. The run, the reverse pass from Nani, the chip from D'Agostino, and really from there, I think all and sundry were expecting Josh Brillante to fire it in. D'Agostino did set up his captain in the Northcote game a couple of weeks back. He carries into this game some decent form in pre-season, actually, Nick D'Agostino. He's scored in both of those games up in the Gold Coast. 7-0 win over Rochdale and 1-1 draw with Brisbane Roar as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he obviously had some work done on his shoulder over the off-season, had that injury towards the end of last campaign and sort of played through it and then got that all sorted out. While Victory had an opportunity to sort of catch their breath, he missed that friendly against Manchester United and the round of 32 Australia Cup game against Western United, but he's back and he's looking quite sharp. So obviously in a bit of a tussle with Tommy Urich for that starting position. So a good opportunity today as D'Agostino there on the ball, just loses out, and Alvarez Diaz looking to play it quickly. Cadete getting back. He's pressured here by Foster Hosawai. Forced to retreat to Paul Izzo, another one of the new faces. So if you haven't seen Pascoe Vale this season, they finished third in NPL 2 this season. Came so close to promotion, Lockie, and obviously just fell towards the end of the season, but have a lot of talented players, the likes of Terence Carter and Ricky Foster Hosawai, so dangerous this season in the front line for them. And keep an eye as well, Nick Georgopoulos, number 8, just drifting in behind, a former Rising Star winner back in 2019 when he was at Pascoe Vale, went to Green Gully and now returning to Pascoe Vale. One of the bright stars of NPL football. Along with this man here, Aidan Mustadanagic. As he takes the throw, plays it short to Habib. Pull back out here for a throw-in. Sporanovic, Nani, lovely flick through to Wilson. Looking to play through D'Agostino. Foot race here with Kill.